So I've been grinding through Ghost of Yotei lately, and you probably noticed a sneaky little patch dropped out of nowhere. Version 1.011. No announcement, no flashy trailer, just the update required message. So that makes you wonder what changed this time? Maybe New Game Plus? Well, we'll dig deeper into the files, community posts, and player reports. And while this looks like a spawn patch,
Damn!
but actually, there's a lot more happening under the surface than Sucker Punch is saying out loud. So today, let's break down exactly what's new, what's fixed, and what this update might be hinting at for the future of Ghost of Yotei. So they said they fixed several crash related to memory issues to improve overall game stability, which to be honest I had a couple of few crashes, maybe 10 overall as I finished the entire game. And they also said that they fixed multiple rare mission blocking bugs that prevent you from completing the story or quest progression. For example with the wolves. You go to the wolf den, a cutscene triggers and then nothing happened, the wolf doesn't appear and you can complete the quest. And that's it, no new content, no new story addition, just what it looks like to be a stability update. But you know how it goes, Sucker Punch has a history of sneaking in subtle backend changes that never make the notes, and players have been dealing with some frustrating issues since launch, from random cutscene crashes to some weird texture flickers when riding through the forest, and also some shrine interactions that refuse to trigger even though I never had none personally. Patch 1.011 seems to be a cleanup sweep, and it's actually doing a lot more than it lets on. So first up, the cutscene stability. Before this update, a lot of players were going through the immersion breaking crashes mid-story. You'd be deep into a dramatic moment and then boom, the game just freezes or boots you off the menu. It's a total buzzkill in my opinion. I only had two, but the transitions between gameplay and cinematics are smooth. No freezing, no audio desyncs, just that clean cinematic flow that the game was meant to have from the beginning. Now with the black box texture issues, these little patches of land that turn into flat or dark boxes, it's one of those visual glitches that completely kill the game or the vibe of the game. Post patch, that issue is almost gone. Player reports way fewer flickers and broken textures across open world areas. And then there is the fox shrine glitch, the one where you get to follow a fox a little bit, reach a shrine and then offer a little prayer, but it just won't trigger for anything, and that's the nightmare for completionists like me. But that's now fixed and shrines are fully interactable again. And now for the next point is the combat flow. Even though it has one of the smoothest combat systems in the entire gaming history, there will be a glitch where attacks would randomly fail to chain, leaving your character awkwardly standing there just mid-fight. But after the patch, input feels tight and responsive again, and the rhythm of the combat, chaining parries, dodging, and combos feels way smoother. And the frame rate is way better right now. Players on the PS5 are noticing smoother performance during large-scale battles or heavy fires and fog effects too. So that dip in frame rate is pretty much gone. And now let's talk about the big thing that we all want, New Game Plus. Unfortunately, it's not added, which is a bummer, but I hope that it will be added soon to enjoy it with the community. And even though Ghost of Yotei launched not too long ago, the combat, the mechanisms of the game were pretty flawless. But of course, there were subtle details that need to be changed and patched up in the notes. We've also seen this pattern before with Ghost of Tsushima, a few optimization patches, then boom, a new mode or story mission, but it didn't happen in Ghost of Yotei this time. But I'm looking forward to November if it brings something new. So yeah, the Ghost of Yotei patch 1.011 might look small on paper, but underneath the hood, it's seriously quality of life upgrade. A fewer bugs and smoother performance, tighter combat, and a cleaner visuals all around. So now I'm wondering, have you noticed any hidden tweaks since updating? If you did, please drop your findings in the comment and I'll feature the best ones in the next breakdown. And if you enjoyed this rundown, hit the like button, subscribe for more Ghost of Yotei content, and as always, love you guys. Bye!